So imagine you've clicked on this video because you want to learn how to become a copywriter, but you don't want to invest in a course or a paid program. So you've probably seen a lot of other people on YouTube sharing tips and snippets of how to become a copywriter, but the actual real magic is hidden behind some sort of paid course or program that specific person offers. This is a bit strange because I do have a program and a paid community where I help aspiring copywriters and beginner copywriters. But in this video, I want to be raw, I want to be transparent, and I'm going to just give you everything of how you can learn copywriting in a quick masterclass. So let's jump over to it. It's going to be raw. I'm not going to leave anything out. Let's go. All right, how to learn copywriting without paying hundreds or thousands for a course or program. So first of all, what is copywriting and why is it even important? So copywriting is basically a persuasive language in the form of words. And if you go and Google copywriting, Google will tell you that Google defines copywriter as someone who creates clear, compelling copy to sell products, educate, and engage customers. And copywriting is really important because every single business in the world needs copywriting. You'll start to see this everywhere after you've watched this video. You'll see copywriting in titles, websites, emails, and even in this very video. And copywriting is the key to selling. So learning how to sell and communicate effectively is the difference between people buying and people not buying. And that's why I think it's probably the most important skill that any single person could learn. So here's just a couple of places you'll see copywriting. And I just grabbed a screenshot of my Gmail inbox, and you'll see there all the subject lines are written in a way to make me click and open and read those emails. Same on YouTube as well. Copywriting is used in the titles of people's videos to get people to click on the videos and watch them. You'll literally see copywriting everywhere. And even just like look around. Like I just grabbed this picture here from Starbucks, and I would think you've been to Starbucks, and you'll see here, even this here, better mornings of brewing, find your brew, even these little subtle bits of copy or words is copywriting. It's trying to sell you this bag of coffee, and you'll see it everywhere. So like look around you, look at your day-to-day life of the businesses that you interact with, and look at what they're trying to sell you. You'll start to see it. And behind every successful business, there's someone crafting the words that inspire you to take action or buy something. Copywriting is the backbone of advertising, marketing, and even customer relationships. So whether you're, writing an Instagram caption, you're trying to convince your partner to go to the cinema on a date night to watch a certain type of movie that you like, you're writing an email newsletter, persuasive copy can be the difference between grabbing someone's attention or completely being ignored. So we're going to break this down into 3 stages in this video of how to learn copywriting. So the first one is to research successful copywriters. I'm going to give you a list of my favorite people at the minute in a second. So go and grab a list of 3 to 5 successful entrepreneurs or copywriters that you follow in the space, in your space. Here's some that I follow. Danko is this guy here. He's got a really influential style of writing. Cardinal Mason is quite a young looking lad, and he is very conversational. I actually really like his style of writing. And you may have seen him on YouTube as well. He teaches a lot of copywriting stuff. I like his stuff. Frank Kern is more of like a master in the industry of marketing and advertising. He's interesting to follow. And then William Brown is kind of like a newish person who teaches a lot of high ticket coaching. But his copywriting is awesome as well. I love his style of writing. And these are all modern masters of the craft because, there's hundreds, if not thousands, of copywriters who have existed over the years. But these people are just the relevant people I follow right now. You may follow different people, but these are the people that I follow. And these guys are all masters of their craft. They've spent years honing their skills, and their work is a treasure trove of lessons for anyone willing to study it, which is what I want to show you in this video. So after you've got that list of 3 to 5 people, go over to their social media profiles. I would recommend YouTube. And from there, find out how to get on their email list. There'll usually be a link in their YouTube About section or their Instagram bio. Jump on their email list because this is absolute pure gold. They're literally going to be sending you copywriting secrets on the daily. And what you'll do is you need to study those emails. So save them somewhere, read them, and analyze them. And I'm going to show you how to do that in a second. So take note of everything. Don't just skim through an email. Like, take a look at the subject lines they're using. How is it structured? How long is it? How are the opening hooks structured? How long are those? Who are they talking to? And even the way they format their paragraphs. Like, are they literally like one word paragraphs? Are they a couple of lines long? Like, what are they doing? Do they use bold text anywhere? Italics? Do they use underlining anything specific? Do they ask questions? And how do they make their calls to action so compelling for you to want to click? And by doing this, you will start to see patterns and techniques that you can incorporate into your own writing. Like, it really isn't rocket science. This stuff that I'm teaching you now is super simple, but because it's so simple, I can almost guarantee people won't follow it and take action on it because they're looking for this magic thing. But trust me, this is the simple and fastest way to learn copywriting and what's actually working. So stage 2 is going to be learning by analyzing emails. So once you subscribe to the list, you'll start receiving marketing emails, and these emails are designed to get you to take action. And don't worry, I'm not going to ask you to buy anything. You don't need to do that. Instead, you're going to study these emails, and not only just study these emails, but take a look at where these emails are sending you. What are they trying to get you to buy? Are they sending you into a funnel? Are they trying to get you to watch a video? Where are they sending people? What are they doing? And this just goes back to email. Pay attention to the structure. How do they lead the email? What's their opening line? How does it grab your attention? Their word choice. Why do they use certain phrases? What emotional triggers are they tapping into? Because this is obviously going to be quite relevant to the audience they're targeting and talking to. Hooks and stories. How do they connect with the reader's emotions? And you'll see this very clearly. And then the call to action. What actions are they driving readers to do? What do they want people to do? And how do they make it irresistible? Like, when you read the email, what makes you want to click and just be like, I need to either buy this or click to see what these people are trying to get me to do. So these are some of my recommendations. I would try and read 3 to 5 emails a day. And when I say read, I mean analyze them deeply, like I've just said. Don't just skim read them and tell yourself you've read them. Like, really go to town on figuring out why these emails are being sent to you. And look at the patterns and techniques they use. And over time, you'll start internalizing these strategies and they'll naturally show up in your own writing. And a pro tip here, you want to start to create a swipe file. And this is going to be like an evergreen file that you'll continually add new bits of copy to. And this could be a collection of emails, headlines, and ads that inspire you. And anytime, anywhere something gets your attention, save it to a swipe file. It could be a Google Drive document, anything. Just save it somewhere where you can see it. And again, over time, this will be like a valuable resource that you can refer back to when you're stuck. So stage 3, we've got to turn that consumption into actual action. So we're going to start writing. And this is where the real magic actually happens. So you need to start writing your own emails. Don't copy and paste someone else's work. Don't plagiarize people. That is just absolutely a really shitty way of doing things. And you will get caught out. The truth always comes out. Instead, you want to use what you've learned and to craft your own copy. Now, I can't remember the actual wording of the famous saying, but you can steal other people's work. Great artists copy I can't remember the bloody saying anyway, but you can model someone's copy. So take it and add your own unique spin on it. That's not stealing. That's just modeling what's already working. And understand their strategies and replicate their techniques. But again, add your own unique voice, and then you can't be accused of plagiarizing. This is your own very unique take on things. And when you're writing, keep in mind, you want to write in short, snappy sentences that can be understood by, say, a 5th or 6th grade reading level. You don't want to go any more advanced than that. Don't use fancy words unless your audience is really apt to it, which I don't think they are, because most of people who you'll be writing to will be beginner level. So you want to keep it to that 5th or 6th grade reading level. And always think about your audience. Who are they? How old are they? Are they male or female? What problems and desires they have? And what actions do you actually want them to take? That's the most important point, because this will all influence how you actually write an email or a piece of copy. So here's 3 frameworks that you can use. These are all proven frameworks, and it always helps to start with a framework in mind and plug your copy into these frameworks, so you're never writing from a blank slate. So we've got PAS, problem, agitate, solution. I use this quite a lot. I think this is really simple. So you want to identify a problem, stir up the pain by agitating it, and then you want to provide a solution. So here's an example. So you're struggling to write emails that convert. You're not alone. Here's how you can fix that today. That's the most basic way of doing it. That's ridiculous, but you could apply that framework to literally anything. Then we've got HLBO, hook, lead in, body, and then offer. So first, the hook, you want to grab attention, intrigue them with a lead in, provide value in the copy, and then end with a call to action. This is perfect for persuasive emails. And then AIDA, again, another one of my favorites, attention, interest, desire, action. You want to start with the hook, build interest, create desire, and then drive action. This framework is a classic because it works across all forms of copy. I think that's probably one of my favorites. AIDA and PAS, they're my two favorites. So that's essentially what you need to learn copywriting. I'm going to give you some bonus tips. So commit to consistency. I know you will have heard this before, but I can't stress enough how being consistent and practicing this on the daily, even just a small amount, 20 minutes, half an hour, you will become a shit hot copywriter in no time at all. And by analyzing emails or writing your own, consistency really is key. Think of it as like building a muscle. Like the more reps you put in, the stronger you'll become. It's literally the same with this stuff. You just practice it on the daily, even if it's 10, 15 minutes, half an hour, whatever you can commit to, but just do it daily. And over a month or two, or maybe a bit longer than that, you will start to see just how far you've come and how much of a great copywriter you are. Yeah, I had to include this real cheesy picture of Arnold Schwarzenegger because, yeah, just like building muscle at the gym, building your copy and skills takes reps. So keep at it, and you'll soon be crafting copy that converts, and you'll be looking like this hench little man here. And another super bonus, I know I did say I don't actually have anything to sell you guys. I do have a course, which is ironic how I'm making this video teaching all about copywriting without a course. But I also have a community as well, which is you can get a 7-day free trial to. And this is essentially where you can ask questions, get my help direct from me. All my resources are in there. We do live weekly Q&A sessions, valuable insights. You can send your copy to me and I can critique it, send you video feedback. It's all in there. But yeah, I thought it would just be cool to add that in there. So if this is of interest to you, go and check it out. I'll leave a link in the description below this video. But that's essentially how you can learn copywriting without investing or paying for some 997 course or program. And even if you do join my course, it isn't anywhere near that cost anyway. So I hope this video was useful for you. Go and practice consistently and let me know in the comments if you need any help with anything else.